This last feature, which is called Select a Problem, is a new feature that allows you to not enter the problem list over and over for a patient. Many of you are aware when you order multiple x-rays or laboratories for a patient, the computer will ask you over and over to define the active problem. If you use Select a Problem, this will pre-populate all your orders with the problem list. I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to click Quick Admission Panel for this patient, and after selecting that, I'm going to click Select a Problem. Again, if I wanted to, I could have done Quick Admission Panel, a medication, a couple of other labs, maybe a radiology order, an EKG, and then hit Select a Problem. For the purposes of this demo, I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going to order a Quick Admission Panel, and hit Select a Problem, and it'll populate the orders for me. So it first asks me, what problem do you want to populate? With the new CMS measures, you'll notice that entering a problem requires that you define the problem further. So I'm going to add a problem here. I'm going to select chest pain. As you see, the computer asks you to define the problem further with options for the problem severity. I'm going to click acute chest pain. And it also allows you to select the problem type. Now, is this a diagnosis you're attributing to the patient? Is it a disease process that you know the patient has? Is it a finding on chest x-ray or labs? Is it a symptom that someone has reported to you, a family member or the patient? Is it a complaint that the patient has mentioned? I'm going to say complaint. I select the problem. Having used that feature, Select a Problem, you'll notice that it auto-populates all my orders with chest pain here. Since we're in the developmental environment, fields that are usually going to be filled out for you are not filled out here. When you're using this next week, you'll notice that the beeper and ER location will automatically be filled out for you. As you see that in these order sets, the diagnosis is being entered for me automatically, and many of these orders are auto-completing by themselves. Here's the order entry as I've selected thus far with the Quick Admission Panel: EKG, chest x-ray, blood gas, and basic labs. I'm going to accept the order for this patient. This is patient checkout. So once I go to the whiteboard and I hit refresh, it auto-refreshes every 60 seconds. You'll notice that for patient checkout, the appropriate things have been entered on the whiteboard. It shows that 1 x-ray has been ordered, 6 labs have been ordered, none have been resulted yet, and 1 EKG has been ordered. I also want to order a medication for this patient, so I'm going to go back into their screen, go under order entry, and I'm going to order them some Tylenol. That allows me to enter Tylenol. When I go to the whiteboard and I wait for the refresh, you'll notice that the medication is now listed up here. As you'll notice for this patient, underneath the medication section, it's showing gray. This means that the clerk has not checked in the patient to the unit yet, and it will be a real-time expectation for the clerks. If you notice that you've made a medication order and this field is still gray, please remind the clerk to check the patient into our unit. As these orders get complete, you'll be able to see in real time whether they have been administered or not. When this medication is administered, it'll go 1 of 1. When the x-ray has been completed, you'll notice that it will change to 1 of 1 as well, and so on. If you want, you can go under the medication, click on it to see whether it's been dispensed and get further information. Also, you can go into EMR, Med Administration Summary, and get a report of the medications that have been administered. Again, this is the whiteboard, and it's only a report generated from things entered within QuadraMed. This concludes the demonstration video for order entry and whiteboard.